March the 1st, 2026. It should have been a meeting, digital meeting today from Israel to do this Aliyah. And I have just got a message from Israel that we can't have that meeting because of what's going on in Middle East. And I understood that. I was waiting for it, but I couldn't be sure because they maybe were sending it from another place that was more safe, but it wasn't. So I didn't get any education today about my LA. And you know that follow me, you know that I move here to this apartment because the Spirit, the God and the Spirit in afterlife, they told me that I needed to move from where I was because it should be some kind of war. And I didn't know what kind of war it should be. But now we got the answer. That was a real war, and also maybe the start of the Third World War. And they told me to move, and I obeyed God, what He telling me. So I moved without any money to could move, because I had to obey God. And that was total right to do it. And it was, for you that have not followed me, my past apartment was on the ground. So everyone could look into my windows. And if it had been a fight and a shooting, it could become a bullet into my home and kill me. And they also could crash the window, and they had done that to my neighbors that also live on the ground, that a single woman like me. They are so weak, these threaters, that they go for those that is by themselves, women on their own. And I told you in one episode that they were saying that it was standing men inside their property, and look inside their home, and when they go out and say, why are you standing at my property? They had a black mask in their face, so it was hard to see who they were, and they didn't say anything. They would only walk away if they come out and say, what are you doing here? And it was just after I had moved from there. And now it's a very unsecure for a lonely Swedish woman to live there. And the woman that moved in after me, she have already moved out. She didn't want to stay there for more than a few nights, because they threatened her. They threatened her immediately when she moved in, and they were a little scared for me to come into my home, because I have placed Fatima hand on my windows. And Fatima hands, that's you don't know, you who don't know what it is, it's like a hand, and then it have an eye in the middle of the hand, in the center of the hand palm, and it's like someone protecting the home, that see everything, and that mark, that hand of Fatima is something they understand from those that is from Arabic country, and also in Israel there is Fatima hand, and so it's a protection for those that live in the home. So they never did anything to me more than threaten me with words. And then last summer they come, poor young boy, when I was outside, they come with a knife and should put a knife on me, but then they saw that I was talking to my neighbor that was sitting in the stairs outside, so they took down the knife, or else I have maybe been killed. So it was very dangerous to live there. And now it's even worse when it is this, that the leader for Iran, he have been killed by United States or Israel, and now it's very, very dangerous wherever you are in those places where it's very much Arabic living there. I don't say that everyone is bad of Arabic people, but there is very much threat and killing in those areas. And now when they have killed the Iranian leader and his family, they are very angry now, and I know in the news that they had been and done some killing in that place where I was thinking I should live in Israel, Haifa. Have they done many things from Iran, and it's just nowadays it's very dangerous to live there in the Middle East. And the President Trump, he wanted to have this peace prize from Nobel Peace Prize, and he got it from this woman in Venezuela, gave her peace winner in Nobel Prize, and he's Trump is not president of peace, as he go now and he kill all these boats outside Venezuela and say they carry drugs in the boats and go into United States. And he have no proof about it. He have no evidence about it. So he have killed many people that maybe was innocent. He don't know. And he's not a president of peace. And he do this bomb in Iran together with Israel. So that was good that he didn't get the Nobel Prize in Peace. And it is over and over again I get this proof that the afterlife is talking to me. And it's very hard for me to have a move now because I don't have any money to pay those bills that come with this moving. I didn't have any money because I have worked for God in 26 years now, and I don't get any good retirement because of that I have not worked for any companies that could make up my retirement. So I only get the least money in retirement here in Sweden. And then today I was thinking I should wait to talk about the money in this podcast, but as it didn't come any meeting, am I going to talk about how to do this with a retirement, because I can't work in Israel. And from Sweden, I get the money I get today. That's the money I bring with me to Israel. So I get some money from Sweden in retirement. And then first I check it out on the internet. And I'm so thankful that I have been educated by God to not think that the first answer I get is the right answer. I come to know that when I was in the United States and I wanted to work in the United States, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't work because I had no permit to work in the United States. So I was to the immigration office in Norfolk, Virginia, and I asked if I could have permission to work in the United States. And every time there was a woman, I was too. And she said no 2 times. And then I was kind of desperate to have a job because I had no money. And then it was a woman from a church that going with me to the immigration. And the second time I was there, the man I was living with, but I was working for him, he had a new Cadillac, and he drive me to the immigration. And this woman, she be very, very angry at me because I had a Cadillac car. I told her that is not my car. He drive me here to this place, but she thought that was my husband, and she be angry. And then I find out that she was by herself, no American. She had just arrived to United States and work in the immigration office because she could speak English and from Espanol. And she could speak the Spanish that they do in Brazil and Chile. There's a little difference between those countries and Spain in the languages, but it's Spanish, everything. And so she worked there, and I found out that she'd hate that I could work in the United States, so she didn't want to help me. And then one day when she say, you can't work here in the United States, and I be angry this time, and I say, why can't I be working in the United States when I live here? I be so angry, and she should say something to me against it. But then come the boss, and she asked, are you discussing, she say, to me. And I say, she don't want to give me permission to work. It must be some way that I could work, like temporary permission, for example. And then the boss said that give her the application for temporary permission to work. And then this woman, she had the paper just over her head. She took the paper and gave me. She have had that paper the whole time when I tried could be allowed to work in United States. And she didn't want to give me. But the boss told me, give her the paper. And then the boss said, come with me, she said to me, and I go inside her office. And she did do the card for temporary work permission. She didn't know how to do the card. So I understood that was not her work, but she was so angry at this woman that denied me to could work in the United States. So she did everything to me, and I told her that I was married to an American, but he was in Sweden, I told the boss. And the boss she wrote a paper that I could stay in the United States, live in the United States as a married to an American, and she asked why I didn't have my husband with me in the United States, and she said, "Have he abused you or what?" But I am too kindly. It doesn't work for me to say that. I could have say that he had. I was there because he had HIV, and he had not told me that he had HIV when we married, and that's why I ran away from him, because I didn't want to have HIV or AIDS from him. But I couldn't say that to her. I'm too kindly for those things. It doesn't work. So I never did it. And that's why I sit here. I could have lived in the United States for 26 years, but it was not in God's plan that I should do that. And then from that, I understand that to not accept the first answer I get, I need to work on it and look around and see the source of some decisions that is made. Where come the source where people saying like that? Why do they say that? You need to many times look at the source. And it have with like Facebook also, if someone want to be your friend, you should look at what do they have for friends by themselves first, to see if it's the devil that they have as friends, and then you should not accept them as friends like that, because you must look at the source and what is around them, what's going on around them, and you can see many things that can cause problem for you if you accept them or accept what they are saying. And so I check around, and in the first answer I get, it was if I come to Israel and it's 64 years old to be retired in Israel, and if I am over 64 and coming to Israel, it says there that I should only get help, this ordinary help for Aliyah, I think it's called Olim, to be first coming to Israel as a Jewish, and get some month help with money, and then health care 6 months like that, and then nothing. And I understand that they can write like that because they don't want people to come to Israel. That doesn't work. They don't want to feed us old people in Israel. But I look around, I check it out a little more, and then I find that everyone that live in Israel get retirement. It doesn't matter when you are coming to Israel. It's the same thing here in Sweden. And so I get about the same amount of money in Israel as I have here. It's not luxury life, but I can live on it, and not to have luxury home or luxury things like that, but I can live there and survive, and then after a time, when I have already been to Israel 4 times, so I know what to do. It's the best is it to buy the same food that Jewish people in Israel is buying, and not to take tourist things. Don't go to McDonald's and eat, because that's expensive as it is for tourists. But eat what Israeli people eat. And there is some, it was 2016, a woman was showing me like street food, but clean street food, not those bad street food we can see on internet. It was clean place, and there I get food, and the food was very cheap. It was this ordinary food place to eat at, that not the Israel, the tourist people couldn't find them. I have tried to find where I eat in. It was in Tel Aviv. I ate on that place, and I don't see that on the map because it's something that is not for everyone. So I'm going to, if I am in Israel, I'm going to look for those food places, because then I don't need to go and buy food and do it on my own. I can eat on those small places where cheap food is to eat. It's real good food, and it is kosher food, so that people eat that is Jewish, and it's okay. It's very much vegetables to eat, and some meat to eat also. And so it was, I was thinking, why do I do this if I don't get help with money in Israel? Because I am not rich here in Sweden, and I can't take with me everything of the money I get when I'm retired here. But I have some money with me to Israel, and then I saw that I get retirement in Israel, and then I also get help with the health care. So it's about the same as it is here in Sweden. So that's good. And I'm going to learn me about Hebrew. But the most Hebrew is it to could read Hebrew, because the signs in Israel is in Hebrew or Russia. So it didn't work. But talking to people is English okay, and but it is to find your way that I need to know Hebrew, and so I have done this covering photo today, because today I was out and first time we have real sunshine today, as it is spring here in this area now. And I find the sun, it sounds very strange to say this, but I didn't know where the sun was. And then I check out that the moon is going in the same direction as the sun. I had to find it out. So that means that when the sun goes down, the moon is going up where the sun had been, and going up in east, the sun is going up and going down in the west, and the moon is the same thing. When the sun goes down in the west, it's go up in the east. And I was checking out now today where the sun was. I asked some people, but they didn't understood my question. They thought, what's a crazy question? They didn't understood that I have not seen the sun, because we have had winter here. And then I saw the sun, and I show you in the picture that the sun is on the left side of me, and because of this with the spaceship, that was on the other side of the house. It was on the right side of the house, and the sun was in a lunchtime, and it was on the left side of this house, and the moon should go the same direction, and this spaceship that I had on a picture, but it didn't show up what I was taking, but on that picture I took to on this very, very big spaceship that come. But as that time when I took the picture, it have already gone away from the house, or else I was inside a spaceship, and they maybe took the camera and erase it and change it. But that picture I took, or they wanted me to show you, that go from it's coming. It come from the south. It come from the south up to the north, and then it goes straight where you saw that picture. It was, like I say, it was northwest. It didn't go west as it should have going. It go up in the north direction. And it was true, because it was full sunshine today, and I didn't have any sunshine at all on my windows. It was on the side of the house. I saw today that where I can place those flowers that need to have very much sunshine. It come in a little sunshine on that right side I have on my balcony. It's shadow on the west side of the balcony, because it didn't come from north, from the north south. So it was correct that I told you. I didn't lie for you. That spaceship, it was not the full moon. It was a spaceship. But I did cleaning up a little on my balcony, and I know how to place those, because the most important for the balcony is to have strawberries growing. So I will place strawberries on that wall where the sun is coming to. And so that's what I wanted to tell you. I took a picture of the sun on the left side of the balcony. And there you have it. It's a little dark photo, because the sun was not really there on my balcony. Terrace, if you say it like that. So thank you for listening, and if you feel in your heart that you need to send me some money, am I very, very thankful for that, because I'm out of money. It's have been wrong when I moved. They didn't understood that how I have the rent to pay. They don't understand, so I have not got my retirement money about rent to my apartment. So thank you, and God bless you.